Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of What the Fudge. In this episode, we're going to be talking about what is TLS. TLS is essentially stands for Transport Layer Security. It's something that's been there for a very long time now. It started from SSL, which is Security Socket Layer, which is now TLS 1.3, which is the most advanced layer of encryption. It is in one line, it is basically the S in HTTPS. So it's the thing that like HTTP is essentially insecure without TLS. It's a common joke that goes around. I know I did not come out as funny. So to kind of understand this topic better, let's actually hop on to what a world is without TLS. So how would that be? So if you're a normal person like me, you probably interact with your bank portal at least 2 or 3 times a week. So in this kind of situation, you actually put in a lot of your secrets onto the portal and it gets sent off. If there is no third party kind of encrypting this traffic, anybody in the middle, like any man in the middle attack could occur and all of your secrets could be revealed to the entire world. There is also another security flaw here, which is a phishing attack. So if you don't have the correct website bookmarked, and if you like randomly click on any link and it takes you to fakeyourbank.com, which you might not even know because it might look very identical, they could still get all of those information, right? So who's going to kind of protect all of this and make sure that you're actually communicating with the right website? And even after making sure of that, how can you make sure all the data that gets transmitted is actually encrypted? This is the job of TLS or Transport Layer Security. It essentially encrypts all the traffic between the user and the server and makes sure that it's all gibberish so that no man in the middle or phishing attack can happen in the first place. So coming down to two parts of a TLS session, one is the handshake phase, which essentially makes sure that you're communicating with the right website and also generates something called as a session key, which is going to be used in the encrypted phase. So let's actually do a deep dive into the handshake protocol. So coming down to a very basic terminology here on what is a session. A session is essentially like a small brief period of time where the user and the server is communicating with each other. This could be timed, or this could be like this could remain forever as well. Like anytime the user can come back and be like, "Hey, bro, I'm back. Like, let me in," and start communicating again. So now, once a search session is going to be created, how do you make sure that you're communicating with the right website, right? This is done by first the user will say a hello, which the server will respond back with a hello as well. But how do you know that this hello is actually coming from the right website? This is done by something called as a TLS certificate or an SSL certificate. This is usually contains like a lot of the organization name that issued it, the validity period, who it's issued to. So here you can make sure that you're actually communicating with the right website. And this certificate is actually issued by a centralized authority. It'll probably be a trusted authority that you have to trust here. And yep, this is going to be sent to the user where the user is going to validate this. Along with this, a public key is also going to be sent to the user. This public key is going to be used by the user to generate a random string and then encrypt that random string and send it across to the server. The server is then going to use his private key to decrypt that data. So what happened right now? So right now the user and the server, they both have the same pair of random strings, right? So now what's going to happen is they're going to use this random string and they're going to put a lot of other information on there and they're going to generate something called as a master session key. This is the end of the handshake protocol. So what has happened right now? So first you said a hello to the server. The server said its hello back. It sent its certificates over to the user as well. The user validated all of it. And from that, it did a lot of asymmetric encryption, generated a session key, which now is going to be used by both the user and the server to kind of communicate with each other. So every single data that's being shared via this is going to be encrypted. So there's not going to be any sort of man in the middle attacks or phishing attacks, since all of the data that you're going to see is gibberish. So yes, hope you guys understood what TLS is. If you guys want any more topics that you want me to explain, please drop it down in the comments. Like this video, bookmark this if you want to learn it later. And yep, thank you so much for joining. Peace.